girls always be saying I deserve princess treatment. But I ain't never seen no princess in no history book that drank a bottle of Don Julio, threw ass at random people at the club. No, you're like a pirate. You get drunk, you talk shit, you travel the world, end up on beaches and random dudes' boats. You're like a goddamn pirate. Take it easy, Captain Loose Legs.
What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. This is another one out to the sisters. Hey, listen, a lot of y'all are acting really regular lately. But the problem is y'all are making huge demands of brothers. Y'all want this, you want an apartment, you want a huge maher, you want vacations and whatnot on the honeymoon. You want a lot of stuff for very regular people. The thing about Muslims and Islam is, like I said, tuba lil ghuraba, paradise, the tree in paradise. That tree is for the strangers. It's not for people who act regular. Going around here acting like these kuffar women, where it's like, you behave in a particular way which is unbefitting of a lot of sisters. And this obviously is not everybody. We're not making generalizations, but we see this is happening more and more. And we know that this is going to happen because what did the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say? He said that you'll imitate the kuffar to the point that if one entered into a lizard hole, or if one, he even said, slept with his mother, that you find Muslims from amongst them doing it. When we listen to this, when we read these hadiths, we never thought it would be the sisters. Listen, y'all gotta chill. I mean, this is the brothers too, but it's like brothers, they tend to have more realistic expectations. I tend to believe so, because I talk to them, and when I look at women, I don't really talk to women, but when I look at them, it's like there's no matchup. Dudes are realistic and women are like delusional, and y'all be making a whole hell of a lot of demands that just don't make sense. It's like, why should a brother, ask yourself this and be realistic. And I know y'all have a problem with accountability, and I know y'all have a problem with seeing things realistically, but look at your life as a Muslimah and ask yourself, why do I, the word you love to use, deserve all of this from a man, especially a random man who's looking to marry me? And a lot of times, if you are honest with yourself and you examine your actions in your life, you don't have to tell anybody secrets. We're not confessionalists here like the Catholics or whatever else. But if you really examine your life and you look at it, you do not deserve, that's a very powerful word to use, you don't deserve everything that you're demanding. Okay, you can demand it all you want, but don't act like you deserve it. And if a brother responds accordingly, where he's like, I just don't see it, you can't get mad at him. You have to set yourself apart. We've been telling brothers for years, get in shape, get your money right, do this, be socially, what's the word that I used to use? You gotta be the man, socially, financially, physically, because that's what you expect him to do. You expect him to take care of you in all these ways, emotionally and all these things. Learn game, brothers, chat have good banter, I think the British would say, keep her laughing, all these types of stuff. What are you doing? We got this Mega Man now. Who are you? And a lot of y'all, okay, you don't go as far as like the dude's talking about in this video, but he's making a good point. It's like a lot of y'all just regular, and you're making a lot of demands. And I told y'all sisters, I took your back. I said, hey, demand anything you want from these brothers, because a lot of them are cheap, just scroungy, stingy mofos. But you still got to be worth it. Okay, ask for whatever you want, but be worth it. Because if someone comes to me with a 1982 Toyota asking, 2026 Lexus prices, my niggas. So be what you're worth. If you're advertising something at a particular price, you got to make sure, to match. Because the quality and the price, I say this all the time. It's like one of the number one ways to catch a scammer, if you're ever worried about catching a scammer, is they're promising you something for the guarantee of your money. So you're giving him guaranteed hard-earned cash, and he's giving you the promise of something in return. There's no actual equal exchange. He's promising you, you'll get this, you'll get that, this will happen, that'll happen, this. So if you do like this, they're always scammers. All of them are scammers. All of them. Bar none. I've never seen it go any other way. The promise of something in exchange for a guaranteed payout for them, he's a scammer. That's what a lot of y'all sisters are doing. And brothers are paying big cash, they're paying big money, they're doing all these weddings, they're doing all this stuff, and they're ending up divorced 6, 7, 8, 1 year later, 6, 7, 8 months later, 1 year later. Don't be regular, sisters. Be better.